Amazon Brand Registry, Brand Registry Amazon, Brand Registry Amazon benefits. Benefits of the Amazon Brand Registry. It's always about brand registry, right? What it is, what it does, how we can benefit from it, how much does it cost, is it hard, is it easy, what's the process? There's so many things. The main thing I want you to take away is you have to, if you want to launch a new product, you definitely have to go with brand registry. It's very important. You get a lot of benefits from it. The key benefit for me is that you get a lot of tools. You get A+ content, you can use videos. There's a lot of things that go into it. One of the most important tools, if you can say generally, is that it gives you data to be able to sell better, to be able to give the customer a better shopping experience, right? Through A+ content and other features. Amazon Store, if you have a big brand, etc. As well, you get protection because it's called IP registry, right? So it's basically intellectual property. So all these things are very important if you really want to build a brand on Amazon. Why is Amazon doing this? Amazon's doing this. Let me show you really quick right here. So Amazon is doing this because what they want to do is they want you to help build a brand. Why? Because if you build a brand, most likely shoppers are going to keep consuming that brand. If we look for a brand like Liliana Naturals, that's an Amazon-born brand. It's huge, but it was Amazon-born. Now that brand's selling in other markets, such as, I believe, if I'm mistaken, it's in Walgreens, for example, or CVS. So that brand started off of Amazon, got so big that other retailers were like, wait, if that's getting traction over there, if that's getting popularity, we have to go there. So that's what Amazon wants. Amazon wants to build a brand. That's why they have the follow button. That's why they have an Amazon post. They want you to grow as a company. Okay, so they gave you this option, which is called Amazon Brand Registry. Let's get started. Backstory really quick. First of all, remember to subscribe, please. It's the only motivation that we have as a company to keep creating these videos that we believe they bring you value. You can ask for any recommendations down below. My name is Rafael. I'm the founder of Share Studio. Thank you so much for watching. And the team member that did this, her name is actually Pichu, Maria, Mary. Put your photo right here, Mary. So what is it launched in 2015, as you can see. It helps sellers build and protect their brands for brands who have active registered trademarks, enroll Amazon access number tools, protects buyers from fake products being sold on the site, and a lot of things, right? There's this client that we helped. His name is Dom. He sells Rossum, this brand. And one of the key things that we were able to help him grow his brand so much is because when he came to it, he's like, I want to optimize my listing. What can I do to optimize my listing? So we looked at the data, and the most important thing is that 48.6%, if I'm not mistaken, percent of his buyers are females. So we have to start targeting female buyer instead of just the male, and it's a male wallet, okay? What does that mean? If we didn't have the data, we just created cool pictures with the wallet, but in reality, would that be effective? Even if it's an amazing picture, with, imagine a model, like a good model and great, and everything's good and perfect. But if we are not targeting, right, the consumer is actually gonna buy the product, and 48% of these are females. So we started creating content that was more like a gift given, because they were buying it. And 85% of the buyers are married from that brand. So that enables us to create a lot of better content targeted at that buyer. So benefits, again, it protects your brands for violations, giving you more access, drives higher traffic, stronger conversions. This is because it gives you tools like this, for example. So they want to empower, innovate, all these things. And right here, if you go right here to this part, it tells you what it gives you. So A+ content, sponsor brands, stores, buying program, customer engagement, buying shopping product videos, Amazon Live, subscribe and save, virtual bundles. It gives you so much data. So as an Amazon seller, experienced Amazon seller as well, I understand that you've been going through, there's steps to it, right? So if you just started, you're probably learning about Amazon online. That's why you're watching this video. Even if you're very well skilled, you're probably still watching videos because you always want to innovate. That's a skill of all entrepreneurs, I believe. So you want to build that brand, and you already spend so much, maybe money, and definitely a lot of time learning about Amazon. Then you look for the product, you find the product, now you look for the supplier, now you contact the suppliers all over the world, most likely China, possibly. You have communication problems because of the time zones and all this. Now you have to pay for the product, it's a bunch of money. Now you have to pay for the shipment, headaches. So you get all these things. And then you get to this point, and you're like, wow, I already spent so much money. I already spent so much time. And you tell me now that I have to invest in content, and at the same time, I have to, before investing into content, I have to have something called Amazon Brand Registry. I'm like, why can't I just launch it with pictures and that's it? You could, definitely could. But there's $100,000 sellers that are trying to sell the exact same product that you're selling. Because when you logged into Helium 10, Jungle Scout, all these other platforms, right? They're looking at the same data that you're looking, correct? So what, and they're possibly most likely buying from the same manufacturer. Maybe the manufacturer is selling on Amazon. So now you're competing against other people and the factory. And you won't have better pricing than the factory, obviously, right? So what's gonna make you stand out? Building a brand. You know, there's actually some studies that a lot of big brands and small brands are made in the exact same factory with the exact same materials. Like, did you know that? But obviously, the most important thing is brand. Let's look at Apple, for example, right? So again, going back to this, you also get Amazon Brand Analytics. Extremely important. Amazon attribution, referral bonuses, brand dashboard, and a lot of things. This is like key for us. Manage your experiments, you get A/B testing, you get a lot of things with Brand Registry. This is extremely important, guys. The amount of data and tools that this gives you, for example, just allowing you to upload A+ content, that opens a whole set of new doors and opportunities because you can tell the story better. By telling the story better, you obviously, right? You're obviously engaging that customer. So if seller A and seller B are selling the exact same product, exact same reviews, exact same everything, but seller A has A+, has a very good A+, doesn't have just whatever picture in the A+, because that's another thing that we can cover in another video. Effective A+. I believe we have it. If not, we'll make it for you, no worries. Seller B doesn't have anything, just good pictures, but maybe this one's telling the story right. So most likely because this seller is showing more love to its brand, the viewer subconsciously processes that and says, you know what, I'm gonna go with this. That's why right here, when you see, according to Amazon, the average conversion rate increases by 5.6% when using A+ content. That's huge. I mean, you want to increase conversions, you want to increase sales, right? That's why you're on Amazon. Yes, you love the product, most likely you're passionate about the product and you love all this process, but at the end of the day, it's about money. You're here to make a living. You are here to make possibly an extra source of income, or making this, maybe you're building a legacy. We have a lot of clients who are actually doing this as a side gig, and they've left their main job. Now this is their main job, their main source of income. So that's the idea. That's how we believe that this can definitely help you. Amazon Brand Registry, because again, it opens us a whole lot of tools. So how do you get Brand Registry, right? So there's something called IP Accelerator. So it's basically lawyers that are vetted by Amazon, where you go and you basically, let me show you here really quick. Obviously you create an account, you enroll in the brand on Amazon, and you go through the verification process, all right? When we go here, you have something called IP Accelerator. That means that Amazon helps you get Brand Registry faster. Could you do this outside of Amazon? You could. By experience of a lot of other sellers, this is gonna take you possibly 5 times more time and possibly more money. It might seem like a high fee, but it's actually just easier to do it for Amazon. If your main source, if what you are attacking is on Amazon, then just do it through there. You have to put this into your budget. Unfortunately, selling on Amazon right now is not like selling on Amazon 5 years ago, which was, extremely more easy. Now it's the bar has been set so high, especially after the pandemic. Buyers are well more educated, trained by, for example, my granny, right? My granny's 90 years old. And before the pandemic, she didn't even know how to buy on Amazon. Like, what is Amazon? After the pandemic, I have to take away, I have to hide my credit card from her because she's like, hey, can I borrow your credit card? I'm like, for what, Granny? I just want to buy something really quick. It's not that expensive. I'm like, oh my God, again. 90-year-old woman knows how to run Amazon. Everybody, kids right now know how to use an iPad. Babies right now know how to use an iPad. So this is not going anywhere. There was a Chinese proverb, I think it's Chinese. It says the best time to plant a tree was 50 years ago. The second best time to plant that tree is right now. So what are you going to do? That is the main question. Ask one entrepreneur to another. Are you gonna get Brand Registry? Will you not? Leave it down below. Ask me any questions you guys might like. Please remember to subscribe. This is the only thing that keeps us motivated to create more of these videos. It does take time from our team, and we really appreciate it if you can give us that love. If you find these useful, these videos useful, and we can keep on growing as a community. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry that I'm kind of a mess today. It's just been a long day at work, but bye-bye.